Hi, my name's Amanda and I am a still life oil painter, and for the past 2 years I've been selling in person at markets. So if you're new to my channel, a little bit about me is that I am a still life oil painter and I paint mostly bright and colorful, and I just paint everyday objects. On my YouTube I also just talk about art business related things and just my artistic journey. So if that interests you, then stick around, I guess. So in this video I'm going to show you how I set up at markets and my process of what I set up first, what I set up last, and just how I display my stuff. The market that I am setting up for in the video is the Santa Barbara Arts and Crafts Walk. This market happens every Sunday and select Saturdays throughout the year. This particular time when I filmed, it was during a Saturday art walk, so it was a little bit easier for me to film because there just is less vendors there on Saturdays, so I feel a little less like self-conscious for filming myself doing things. I will include links to everything that I use in my art market setup in the description, so check that out if that interests you. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. The first step is to load my car. I usually do this the night before, but since the market I'm going to is a Saturday market, I didn't get around to loading my car the day before. Next, I put my black grid wireframe in, followed by my mounted prints and some paper prints. I put my larger print bins on top of the grid frame. Then I grab my tables and slide them in on top of the grid frame. On the other side, I slide in my chair and my tent. After that, I put my hand trolley in and my stakes bag. Next is my plastic bins, which hold oil paintings, display pieces, craft paper bags, and more. I slide these in on top of the tables. Next are some miscellaneous things, and then I'm all done. Okay, so I am all packed up, as you can see. Look at all that. Oh! And so yeah, I'm gonna go head to the art walk and hopefully it'll be a good day. Just got to the art walk and I lucked out with a parking spot, so that is super nice. That'll make setting up and taking down so much easier. But yeah, I'm gonna start unloading and setting up. When I unload, I use my hand trolley to take my stuff to my spot. I can do it in 2 loads, which makes it so I can grab any parking spot on the sidewalk because I can easily get my stuff to my spot. First, I set up my tent with all of my stuff out of the way. This is something that I figured out the hard way, that you need to have all your stuff out of the way before setting up your tent. This is actually a new tent I just got on Amazon and I am really liking it so far. It is so quick to set up. I attach the top on each corner, then push the easy setup in the middle and it pops open. Next, I set up my tables. I like to open them up on top of each other so that I am not having to bend down a bunch. Then I put my black tablecloths on each table. Then I set out all of my print bins and stickers so that customers can start looking at my stuff while I'm still setting up. After that, I unpack my mounted prints and arrange them together on the table. I think I am going to start setting these up in a card stand or something like that so that customers don't have to look down at them, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. Next, I set up my small original oil paintings, which I don't have very much of right now. I use little wire stands and wooden easels for these to stand up rather than lay flat on the table so that they look a little bit more distinct from my mounted prints. Then I set up my big wire grid stand by attaching the legs to the bottom. And lastly, I attach my larger original oil paintings to the stand. To attach these, I use 2 zip ties, one that goes around the frame and the other loops into it and holds a metal hook. While I was doing this, my friend Cynthia came by, so I said hi and gave her a little hug. Here is the finished setup. It usually takes me around an hour to unload and repark my car if I need to, and then set everything up. Over the past 2 years, my setup has changed a lot. I will put in some pictures so you can see the evolution to how it looks now. So that is it. That is how I set up at in-person markets. This is mostly specific to the Santa Barbara Arts and Crafts Walk. For other markets, usually my spot is a lot smaller than the one that you saw me set up in for the art walk, so I'll usually end up bringing a few less things and setting up my tables closer together / setting up some of my prints a little bit closer together. The art walk, it just has bigger spaces, so in order to fill the entire space, I kind of spread myself out a little bit more. But yeah, I hope that was helpful for you. I am super fortunate to have something like the art walk that happens every single week. So yeah, it's a blessing and a little bit of a struggle sometimes because every single Sunday I have the option to do the art walk, and if I end up getting a good spot, I always go. So it is definitely a bit tiring because I just don't end up resting as much as I would like to. But like I said, not complaining. I am still very thankful for it. Thanks for sticking around and watching my video. Like I said, I hope it was helpful to you. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!